Cap. Wait 1 second. Let's make sure everything's set up real quick, and then we'll get into it. But yeah, we have a lot to cover during this podcast. So, say something.
Okay. I thought we were still testing.
We are still testing.
Okay.
Okay, looks like we're all good. So yeah, just to kind of kick it off, welcome to the number one podcast in the world.
Number one podcast in the world by the number one twins in the world. If you think you're a better twin, just try
box
to
us.
Box us. Yeah.
Box us. We're willing to box a pair of twins.
Yeah. So just putting that out there.
Yeah. So got to put it out in the universe, you know. But anyway, let's get this kicked off. So I had a lot to start this off. Let's actually just start off with your with your onion incident. You left your onion in my room with the cutter.
But that's not what I want to talk about.
You left it overnight in my room.
Did I discuss how I wanted to talk about what the update on the onion?
No.
Okay. So I couldn't remember if we had another podcast before that, or not. We're just but anyway. So I returned the chopper, the onion chopper.
To the chopper now.
Get to the chopper. Return to the onion chopper. I said this thing, I can't remember exactly what I said, but I was like, yeah, this thing broke. I'm here to get my money back. And I cut myself. And they're like, oh, and there was another lady. She's like, oh my gosh. And
they're probably like, oh, because of this onion cutter, this guy's like, they must have thought this was two different instances. The onion cutter broke. Then
no. They definitely didn't think that.
Okay. Maybe that's why they responded the way they did, but
no. But I did leave the onion still in there. And the lady was trying to like get it out. She was like trying to move it with the bag, and that didn't happen because obviously it's stuck in there. And then she pulls out her pen and she tries to dig it out with her pen. I'm like, what is going on, dude? Why do you want this onion out so bad? Just throw it away. It's broken. And but yeah, she's like, now I got onion in my pen. And I was like, what'd you expect? You're digging it up with your pen.
Was she trying to get like some guilt from you, or
no? She was just like she mumbled that. I think she knew that was kind of dumb to dig it out with your pen, but it was her own pen too. I would have looked for another one.
Yeah, anyway. You would have and left it out.
Someone would have found there's onion on it. I mean, yeah. And it's not my pen, so would I steal it? No, of course not.
From what I saw, it looked like they weren't really entertaining the whole. They didn't really care.
No, it's Walmart. They don't care. Yeah. They get probably a lot weirder things. But that was the second incident. I will say that's the second incident with that Walmart. The first, I almost died. If I didn't smell the ground beef first, I would have been deathly sick. And then that onion chopper that cut me. So, I think Walmart's trying to kill me.
All right. Well, you got your $2 back?
No, it was like I thought it was $2. It was like $5. I looked at the receipt. I was like, this wasn't on the tag.
All right. Well,
so they ripped me off and then tried to kill me. Glad I survived.
Yeah.
To tell this story,
Yeah. Anyway, so I did have a few things. Let's get this out of the way. Taylor Swift winning the AMAs.
Oh, well, are we going to do that now? I thought we were.
Yeah, I wanted to get that out of the way.
Okay, well, first let me do this. Also upgraded my coffee game to the next level. I got a grinder, a classy looking grinder. And
You were churning away for a good like 45 minutes.
but I tell you what, it was fun. It was nice because you know what, things are better when you work for them, right? We get everything easy now. We don't appreciate it. You appreciate things more when you really work for it. So I'm glad I went with that decision. And yeah, I got some new beans, and I'll try it tomorrow morning.
Coffee beans, you're not grinding up just regular beans.
No, black beans. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no. So back to the Taylor Swift thing. She won the AMAs. I just want to get this out there.
Yeah.
We said we weren't going to talk about her again.
I wasn't expecting. Actually, yeah, I wasn't expecting to talk about her. I was gonna be like, oh, we got to talk about this, but then I was just completely not prepared to talk about her.
Yeah. The award's rigged. She shouldn't have won it.
Clearly. I mean, I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that.
Okay.
But so there were a few things here to unpack. I'm going to jump to this just so I get this out of the way too. I feel taken advantage of.
Bye.
I was looking up to post our YouTube podcast clips. I was looking for some like SEO type things, like where you find the tags for them and stuff. And there was a few different sites. One was called TagTube or something. Something along those lines.
So
I searched for it. I must have not put something. I don't know what I missed, but I clicked on it. Just complete innocent me. I clicked on it and I clicked on the site and I got in the site. I'm like, this doesn't really have any tags, but it seems like a sketchy site because it has like all this different ads, but it ended up being a porn site.
Well, that's Alex's side of the story. Let me tell you what happened. So I walk in. Alex is like, "Oh, I'm working on this SEO stuff." So I walk in. He tries to hurry up and close his browser. I don't know why, but and I look and there's TagTube up.
And I'm looking up for these SEO sites for the YouTube, and I actually didn't even know it was a porn site until I clicked back, and then the thing that kind of tells me like whether it's a safe link, and it did say it was a safe link, but it said like it had like a description of what it was. It just said pornography, and I was like, "There's no way!" I was like, "There's no way I just got conned into clicking that site." It says this was
what kind of
for YouTube. And then I figured out, I think I missed so it was like tag YouTube and I typed in TagTube.
You knew what you were doing. So why were you on that website for so long, huh?
I didn't. I immediately clicked off. I was like, oh, this looks sketchy. All these ads look, like how.
Yeah, I hope I don't get a virus.
Yeah, sketchy sites usually have like.
Oh, look, there's singles in my area.
Yeah, like stuff like that. So that's what I thought it was. So I clicked back. I'm like, I don't want this to like take over my computer. And then once I saw, I was like, wait. I was like, wait a second. How did I end up on the wrong site? And then it said like my mouse was over it, and it like gave me the description. I was like, wow. Like innocent me, just poor old me, just trying to find some hashtags to put on our video. But
hey, keep sticking with that story, pal.
but yeah,
I thought you wanted this podcast to be kids friendly too.
No, I mean it is.
Yeah, okay.
Just because
hey, don't meet your heroes, guys. Don't meet your heroes.
But yeah, no, I feel taken advantage of. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I feel lied to. But next, is it Happy Holidays?
No. I got a couple more things to unpack here.
Oh, okay.
So
undo this.
You did send me a video. At first, I was like, why did you send me this video? And then I kind of realized that it was proving our point from the last podcast. I don't know if you meant to do it or not.
What video?
It was vegan hot dogs.
Yeah, of course I sent it to you knowing that.
So
I tweeted it too. Did you see the Twitter?
No, I didn't. But
go ahead, look at it.
But yeah, so basically what it was, why it's carrots shaved down, dipped in like these smoke sauce and all this to taste exactly like a hot dog. It's rolled in it.
Yeah.
It's cooked like it to make it all look like and taste like a hot dog.
Yeah.
And we talked about this last podcast. Why do vegans want to make their food look like meat and taste like meat? but not actually eat meat.
So I kind of answered that question when I tweeted here. Let me see. Let me actually pull up the tweet. So I said, quote, last night I saw a video of a girl turning a carrot into a hot dog, ... Which brings me to the question, are vegans and vegetarians just against anti-protein? Because all they do is take things and make it how it kind of was, just without all the protein.
Yeah, so...
And then I hashtagged, of course, veganism, hot take, nutrition.
I think it's the strategy of going all the way.
It's how many people can we piss off today? That's what they wake up doing?
I think it's more like how much time can I spend avoiding meat, but still eating what I think is meat. I think that's what it kind of comes down to.
Not sure what that means, but
it's just walking in circles. That's all it is.
It's taken 5 steps back to go 1 step forward.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I mean, I see more and more instances.
It's disgusting.
I also saw this one thing, one video as well, where it was she found vegan eggs, and the chickens that their diet was vegan. It wasn't a vegan egg. And she was amazed of how it like looked, tasted, smelled exactly like an egg, but it was the diet of the chicken was vegan. So she paid extra money just to eat a regular egg.
I think there are eggs that are fake.
No, but this one was a real egg. There's no way it could have been.
How'd you know that?
There's no way. I mean, I'll try to find the video, but there's just no way. If you guys in the comments know what I'm talking about, just let me know. But yeah, no, I think it's just to make things harder and to make people conform to them. I think is what it comes down to. But I mean, no offense if you are vegan, vegetarian, you know.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make here.
Yeah, you're not really impacting my life, but you just need more protein. That's it.
But and then last thing here, I saw this. It was like an ad while I was trying to do some research, and I saw that there's this smart ring called the Aura. I think is what it is.
I saw that. Well, I've seen it a while ago,
and I thought it looked cool at first until like it started like saying stuff as far like it knows you're feeling unwell even before you do, and then it started saying stuff like that. I was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't a good thing.
It'll tell you you're sick if like you're sweating a little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, no, I was thinking like it might know too much. You know, like AI might start knowing too much.
What if it
like before you know it, you're gonna call into work sick, and they're gonna be able to monitor. Oh, he's not actually sick. He's just using his sick days.
No, I don't think.
I mean, it's just before you know it, stuff like that creeps up on you.
Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, you're pretty paranoid right now when it comes to like robots or anything electronic.
I'm not paranoid.
You seem.
I just know what direction it's going in. It's inevitable.
But it's not even close to there yet. So
that's what you think. We're gonna get there before you know it. But
I don't know. I did have a one time I had a
why is this on? We've been on the overlay has been audience questions for the whole
That's
time.
okay. We don't have an overlay for this.
There we go. Welcome to our podcast.
What was I saying? Oh, anyway, I did have a strange old man in my Google, my little small Google thing. So that was kind of weird.
You're gonna have to expand on this.
I mean, there's nothing really to expand on. It's just I unplugged the thing. Well, no, maybe I didn't unplug it. I don't remember. But basically, I heard someone like talking through it one time, and sounded like an old man.
Was it your FBI agent?
Could have been. Could have been. Yeah.
His mic was accidentally on. He didn't know.
And there was something else. There was like with that Google thing. I think it. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something sketchy again. Like it would do a specific thing when I said this, but it wouldn't say anything when I said this. I don't know, but yeah, no, those things are sketchy.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to warn you against, but you keep battling me on it. I'm telling you. But anyway, moving on. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, guys.
Happy Humane Society Anniversary Day.
Yes.
R.I.P. Wayne.
Yep.
Happy National Cranberry Relish Day. So I don't think it's cranberry and relish. I think
it's cranberry relish.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's cranberry relish. Like
No.
same thing.
No, I think you relish the cranberry for the day.
Okay.
Like
Well,
you
I
relish
think
in
I saw somewhere to where it was like 100th anniversary of the cranberry like jam or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's what it comes from.
Is it because it's a Thanksgiving tradition? Probably.
It could be, but and then it's National Go for a Ride Day. So I think that was riding a bike, but
Oh, I didn't see that.
I'm gonna say riding your cars will suffice.
Yeah, it's National Housing Day in Canada. So to all my Canadians out there, happy National Housing Day. It is Start Your Own Country Day.
It is, and you know what? I decided we should all celebrate this together. So I'm actually I attached a link. It's a WikiHow of how to start your own country. So I'm gonna read through this real quick for us all.
Okay.
Step 1, learn about your country. It makes sense to learn about your country before you go off making a new one.
Okay. No vegans.
Yeah, very smart.
Um,
Make your own. Number 2, make your plans. Write what its name is, the capitals, state or province names, languages.
Ooh.
If possible, make a custom national flag, songs, anthem, symbols.
That's a lot. Let's go step by step here. Let's break them into smaller steps.
Well, this is one step.
Yeah,
it's a
that's
lot
what
to
I'm
start
saying.
your own country.
That's what I'm saying. We need to break it into smaller steps.
Okay.
So, what was the first one on that second step?
On the second step,
Think of
what its name is.
What its name is. Well, for someone who, for people who couldn't name their electronic horse for a while, I don't see how we're going to come up with this name.
Yeah, this is electronic horse. Like
let's
NFC.
just come up with anything.
Well, we don't have to. I don't want to just come up with anything. I want to actually
Okay, then
do this.
we're gonna have to do this
Do
today.
this right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So-
We'll do this after, but I just want to read through the steps so we know what we're getting ourselves into.
Sounds kind of choppy.
But the capital could be Washington AC, like Alex and Cody.
But why Washington?
Just because it makes sense.
We're not gonna steal the same state.
Yeah, we're gonna come up with a cool national flag too, and national anthem. If anybody can create music, that would help a lot. But we'll make it a very long national anthem.
Yeah, we'll think about it throughout the podcast.
Yeah, and then so number 3, create rules.
So rule 1, well, we already banished vegans. I don't think we need to. Let's see.
So we need a defined territory. We need government, permanent population. Okay, so
permanent population?
Yeah. But I don't know. We can figure all this out.
Yeah.
Number 4, find territory for your micronation. Oh, micronation. Whoa.
Another
This is gonna be a huge nation.
a
here.
nation inside of a nation, huh?
No. Micronation is what they think we're gonna create, but we're creating a real nation. With 2 exceptions. Oh wait, this is the hard part. With 2 exceptions,
they said-
existing land has all been claimed by existing countries. The main exception is Antarctica. Oh, fair game.
Wait, what is it?
Even then, should you brave the weather and lack of population appeal, Antarctica is managed by the most powerful countries in the world, and it's unlikely they'll let you just plant a flag and say mine.
I can do that. I can plant a flag.
All right,
and say
we
mine.
may have to do this in the metaverse. We might have to create our nation in the metaverse. I think that's our only possibility here, because there's only so much land. Metaverse, you can just keep creating. So
All right. Well, let's
keep going. Number 5, build an island.
Oh, this is still.
Number
There's
6,
still more steps.
invite your friends. Number 7, establish a government and or constitution. Number 8, establish a law system. Yada yada yada.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Number 9, declare your independence. Establish an economy. 11, be recognized by the world community.
Can't we just cut some corners and come up with the name and
language? Oh, we can create a language. That would be fun. Yeah. Oh, and then 15. Here we go. Get out there and do it. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
yeah, let's just cut some corners and
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this electronically. I think it's a lot easier. We'll just use some templates for our constitution, and
let's just.
we'll just borrow Canada's constitution.
I was gonna say the U.S., but
or the U.S.'s constitution and laws. Let's just borrow those.
we'll just forge a few signatures.
We'll just reference them.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You use it for your whole constitution, and then you just like brought to you, or we'll cite it APA or MLA format.
Yeah,
that's legal.
Let's just put in there rule number 1 that anything we say goes. We'll just put it that way because it's going to be a work in progress. We're not going to know everything right off the bat, so we're going to have to keep making rules. We're going to say,
open to change by 2 people only.
Yeah,
yeah.
We're going to say,
subject to change.
You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. That just became a law.
Yeah, and then they could get punished for that, even if it's after the fact.
Ooh, I kind of do want. I probably won't say it for the kids.
Yeah.
If there's any treason, I was just gonna put that out there, but there is a big punishment for that. We're gonna bring it back to the good old days, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Anyway, so I think I'm done on the holidays. What about you?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, we're on to sports. So sports.
I have a lot. Do you want me to start it off?
Okay. Leave college football for last because that's really all I have.
Ooh, yeah, mine's mainly all college football.
Okay. Then I'll just mention the top 5 right now, top 6 right now. Because I think it matches up pretty. Honestly, it matched up exactly what I picked my top 4 to be.
Top 6 what?
Top 6 rankings. So right now it's Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, Cincinnati. Top 4. That's what I said. Our last podcast. I think that's what it should be.
Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, Cincinnati,
and then it goes Notre Dame, Michigan.
Notre Dame, Michigan. Yeah.
So if Michigan beats Ohio State, they're in it. I think they jump. They should jump Notre Dame.
Well, Notre Dame. I don't know.
Ohio State would fall out of the top 6.
Here's my thing. We can't just keep putting Notre Dame in the college football playoffs when they play
they haven't proven
absolutely
themselves.
nobody.
They haven't proven
They
themselves.
keep getting blown out. It's a reoccurring theme. I vote to put anybody else except for Notre Dame. Anybody else. If it's going to be a blowout again, why not try UTSA? That was actually what I was going to bring up too.
They're not good. They're not a good team.
They're undefeated. Right now, they look better than Notre Dame.
So does Michigan.
Okay, but I want to give an undefeated team a shot. I want to trade them out. And then,
I don't know. I'd rather see Ole Miss in there than Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Ole Miss is a fun team to watch.
Any of those other teams I'd rather see. I'd rather see, which I haven't seen Oklahoma State this season, I don't think, but they're number 7.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So if Michigan loses this, you have to put Oklahoma State at number 6. And then, I think the top 4 aren't going to change as long as Ohio State wins.
Although I do think, obviously the losses don't reflect it, I think Arkansas is the next best team. Because, they had the hardest schedule this season, by far.
Arkansas is a pretty good team.
They played Alabama, Georgia,
They lost to Georgia,
Texas
lost to
A&M?
Bama.
right?
It might have been Texas A&M. But so yeah, their only losses were to like the top
Ole Miss maybe.
to
Like,
the top teams. Yeah.
Like it's just, yeah. I mean, how can you not put them right behind it though? But I mean, I could see why because there's like 3 or 4 losses there. But I really do think they're the next best team.
Yeah.
They were just unfortunate by circumstance. But I did want to break this news to you. Breaking news as of yesterday. Dan Mullen was actually fired.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Dan Mullen was fired. Thank God we've been kind of calling for his head there. So with that being said, who should we hire as the next coach? I'm glad we did it early. I'm so glad we did it early so then the coaches aren't going to USC and LSU. But
I think what it was is that he's coming to these games and showing up, and his team's showing up unprepared. Like, you know, and it doesn't even look like they want to play. They want to play. It looks like they want to play for the first series, and then after that, they're down. Like, you can't have a winning team if they're not motivated to win. You just can't. It seemed like after they lost to, what was it, LSU, they just gave up.
Well, even before LSU was kind of, well, I mean, after
They didn't play
after
well.
LSU, you kind of do give up because it's
There's no
your
point,
season's
but,
over.
But still, you got to play for pride at that point.
No, not them. But I kind of want Luke Fickell. I kind of want Fickell. I think his name's Luke. But the Cincinnati coach, I think he's doing a great job. I think he's had some. He's played pretty. Like he's had his team prepared pretty consistently. He's my top pick. I would take Bob Stoops. I would even take Lane Kiffin.
What about Lincoln Riley?
He's not.
I don't think he's
not
going to
going
leave.
to leave.
Yeah. Wait, who'd you say?
Lane Kiffin.
I was thinking about Lane Kiffin.
As much as he's kind of a little weird / embarrassing,
He's a great recruiter.
he's a great recruiter. He's actually did meet him when he was in high school.
He's
but
pretty
anyway,
tall.
or I didn't technically meet him. I was around him, but same thing, right?
Said everyone
Everyone what?
who is around someone like famous. Yeah, I met him.
But yeah, Lane Kiffin, great offensive coordinator. He's normally going to have his team prepared. He's coached under some of the best. The main thing is we will always have an offense. We will always have an offense.
I think he brings that X factor. Like you kind of never know what to expect.
And look at what he did with Matt Corral. The kid blows up after 1 year with him, right? So
I don't know if he's the.
I mean,
I think he knows how to motivate the team and he knows how to recruit, but I don't think he's that. I don't think he can consistently win, but he does bring the excitement. There's not really that many good head coaches though. So
the only other guy that I maybe would take is Aranda, the defensive coach.
Is his name Mike Aranda?
I forget what his name is. It's like Steve or Dave.
I don't know, but yeah. So we need a new coach. I wonder who they're looking at then.
But I don't think. Well, Lane Kiffin would leave for Miami. I'm sure he'd leave for Florida.
Oh yeah. Well, he would get a huge paycheck. He'd get more money for Florida than Miami.
I don't know. Miami's pretty desperate now because they're completely reconstructing.
Yeah, their coach isn't that.
Oh, you know who else I think I saw on that list was Jimbo Fisher. I would take Jimbo.
Well, everyone would take Jimbo, but I don't think he would leave. He has all the money in the world there. He has a pretty decent recruiting, and his job's safe. So
yeah. I forget who else was on there, but I don't think I'd take anybody else other than those people I'd mentioned.
Yeah, so I do have a list up here. So yeah, we do have some candidates up here. Are Lane Kiffin, Billy Napier.
Billy Napier. Oh, is he the coach?
Clemson's. Oh wait, no. Head coach. I just hate when they keep recycling coaches. That's the only problem.
It'll work eventually. Like Muschamp did a great job at South Carolina. Oh, that's what I wanted though. I wanted basically I want two head coaches. One at defensive coordinator and then one at head coach. That's what we need at Florida until we get everything going in the right direction.
Yeah, so we got Dave Aranda.
Yeah, Dave. I thought it was Dave. Dave Aranda, I would love him. I would like him, but he would really need to bring an offense too.
Mario Cristobal.
Yeah, Cristobal. I'm okay. I'm indifferent with him because he doesn't bring his team to play every week, and I don't know. I don't think he'd do very well in the SEC.
Oh, we have Bill O'Brien's also.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't pick him. He's an NFL coach. He's not a.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put him as a.
Don't pick Bill O'Brien.
Big SEC team. Luke Fickell.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Luke Fickell. I would take Luke Fickell.
He's pretty good.
Oh, you know who else? I just blinked.
Dan Quinn.
No,
He's another Florida.
Yeah,
Florida
but
Gator.
I don't know. He's more defensive.
Yeah, but that might be what we need too.
No,
I mean, as long as he can get a really good offensive coordinator, there's no problem there.
I'm happy with an offense.
Our defense has been disaster.
Yeah, I'm happier with an offense still.
No, our offense is a disaster anyway, so
no,
we might as well go for a defensive coach.
That doesn't make any sense. There's no worse thing than not being able to score. I would get scored points on all day. That's the whole point. We haven't been able to score. We scored. I mean, pretty well this season, I would say.
Decently well, but
let's see. Who's the other guy? I blinked after. Anyway, I don't know.
Is that it for sports though?
No, I have a lot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, I nailed it with the Oregon game. Speaking of Cristobal.
Yeah, so Oregon, all they had to do was
Utah
beat
blew them
Utah.
out. I called it. And I was so close. I was going to say 7 at first, but I said 21. So the final score, I think, was 38-7. But it's a pretty good pick by me, I got to say. And then I also nailed it by picking up Jonathan Taylor on my fantasy team. He scored 55 points this week. And I think I'm still going to lose unless Tom Brady goes off. And then last thing I have is Blake Corum, the running back from Michigan. He's a good guy, man. He was giving out Thanksgiving turkeys out of his NIL deal money.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So good guy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have.
I don't really know much about the guy, so
that's all I know about him.
Okay. Well, on to social media. I feel like was there something that we had?
I did. I don't know if
what were we talking about that I said, oh, we could just bring that up. I didn't write it down, but I completely forgot.
I thought it was about Taylor Swift.
No. We were talking about Taylor Swift, but it wasn't about Taylor Swift. There was something that fit. Wow. Yeah. I mean,
social media.
Yeah, it was something that would fit. We're like, oh, we'll just talk about it during then.
Yeah.
Wow. I
didn't expect to forget it.
Yeah. It's never happened to me before. I've never forgotten like that.
Yeah, you have.
Excuse you. Gosh,
yeah, I'm sure it'll come back to us.
Yeah, but we'll be off the topic.
It's okay. We'll circle back.
Yeah, whatever. We'll circle back. Okay, we're skipping social media for now.
OBX.
Huh?
Show.
No. We're not there yet. We're at the fantasy.
No.
Fantasy
that's at the
celebrity.
End. That's
no,
at the end.
You got your.
No, you're confused, man.
I have it how it was listed this whole time.
All right, whatever, dude. We'll go that way.
Anyway, so
yes. Are we picking new ones?
Let me go over mine. You know what? Do you have yours? No. We're keeping the same. But do you have links or anything to support your score right now?
Oh, you didn't tell me this.
Okay. Well, that's how you got to prove it.
I'll kind of just spit it out here. Jake Paul. So he.
Let's not stick to social media stars. Let's stick to like actual famous people because, sometimes they pop in and out of the news a lot. Social media, you can kind of stay relevant. So let's stay away from social media people from now on.
Oh. So
like real celebrities, but continue.
So only in the news? What are we counting as exposure here?
Yeah, news. Mainstream news.
All right. Whatever. But yeah, that's a point.
Wait, whoa. You can't just say that's a point.
Yeah, Jake Paul.
From what? You have to have a real headline.
I forget what I wrote.
A real news headline. It can't be just his name was mentioned.
You're just now putting this on me here.
I mean, that's what it's always been. Maybe you just never got the point of the category, but
Okay, so first thing I see is Jake Paul here.
Here, I'll look it up because the way I kind of have figured out we can score it is it'll say recent news at the top, and you can type in their name. So, okay, so let me type it in. I'll type in Jake Paul, see if he fit in here. Okay. Yeah, from now on we're not going to do social media stars, but he's
in it. Just say it, dude.
He's
I
not
get a point.
okay. So this is the way I was kind of looking at it too. Is it has to be for something positive, right?
Well, that's kind of tough to judge. What's
like if they Jennifer Lawrence found giving out free autographs at this spot or whatever, something like that, you know? I think that's kind of how we should score it because the only news that I see is just Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury, and that's not really
I think a lot of the news is on social media now.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I would.
But yeah, no, I mean...
All right, well, that's a point, though.
We'll give you the point just because it's like tweaking still.
Look up Enrique Iglesias.
Enrique Iglesias. No, the most recent is from 13 days ago, and it's not even.
What did it say?
Enrique Iglesias, Ricky Martin bring greatest event in concert history, but that's 13 days ago, so Dang. It has to be within the last, depending on when we cut it. Like once you say it out loud to that point, can't be the same.
And it has to be like something like domestic abuse or something.
Oh, is he a negative?
Yeah, he was my negative.
Yeah, so it has to be something pretty bad.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so and then what's your wild card? And that
I was really hoping for that one.
So the wild card is going to be, we're going to keep it within the category. So wild card is they're in the headlines for doing something wild or a little out there. Okay. Something you might not expect.
So look up Army Hammer. Let's see if he's eaten someone recently.
Army Hammer.
Yeah, Army.
Oh, okay. No, all I see in here in the recent news is one day ago, Desperate Housewives, 30 actors you probably forgot visited Wisteria Lane from Army Hammer to Sarah Paulson. So
okay, so he lays a little more low key, so we kind of need to read between the headlines.
No, we can't. That's why you pick your people.
Well, then he wouldn't be a sure thing if.
But I mean, the game's not over. We have until either Wednesday or Friday. We haven't. So either our next podcast, which is on Wednesday, or Friday. We don't know the cutoff date yet. So you're sitting at you got 1 point so far.
All right. So yeah. All right. I need to maybe DM some of these people.
spark some things up.
Yeah.
Start some Twitter drama.
I'll
piss
get in touch
off
with some people. Yeah.
Okay. So my lineup is for positive, Tom Holland, Uncharted movie. So Tom Holland was basically he got more muscular and he's in the Uncharted movie with Mark Wahlberg. So
what is he, like 13 now?
What?
How old is he?
I don't know. But so that's a positive there. I have my source there. Got really close with Britney so far. But just quite didn't make it. She's my negative, and Britney Spears, the headline was Britney Spears' fiance just threw shade at Justin Timberlake. So I'm getting close. I'm knocking on the doorstep with Britney Spears, but I think she'll pull it out this week. I really do.
So Wednesday is when we're...
Either Wednesday or Friday. We haven't really fully decided yet.
I think we should.
Wednesday?
Yeah, let's do Wednesday.
Okay.
I already got my next lineup ready.
Oh, okay. next Wednesday then.
What's your wild card?
And so so everyone knows, just to recap, we have a positive. It's a celebrity that pops in the news. That's a point for the positive. We have a negative, a celebrity that pops in the news for something negative. That's a point. And then wild card, a celebrity that just does something pretty wild in the headline, and that's 2 points because it's a little bit harder to predict. So,
So I was also wondering, we should probably do these kind of do a total for the end of the season, just so it's not like week to week. So then there could be like the wild cards that actually make a difference.
we'll recap, like at the end of the year, recap the wild cards that came through or something.
Just total points.
Okay, we'll try to keep track of it. I'm not sure how we're gonna do it, but
Yeah.
we'll try. Maybe we'll do a scoreboard thing at the end of each one, and
Yeah, because I think that's more.
but onto my wild card. So Tom Holland was my positive, Britney Spears is my negative, and Poot came through. Poot came through. That's all I got to say. Poot, Demi Lovato promotes lizard war videos at Hub for QAnon.
What,
So she's starting this whole like app or whatever for
aliens?
lizard war videos or something. Like lizard people, I guess, is what it kind of got into.
War video? Well, I wouldn't say that's bad.
No, she's doing something wild. That's the wild card. That's not bad.
I don't know.
She's just doing something wild. Like you don't really know what she's up to. That's 2 points. So right now I'm sitting at 3 points. So Poot
Okay.
came through. That's a big bonus for me there.
Okay, I'm gonna say I didn't understand the assignment here. I feel like I'm at a disadvantage because of it.
Well, I mean, I've explained it multiple times.
No, I mean you're kind of making it as you go, making it up as you go.
I'm not. It's very simple. You get one person,
Well, now
one celebrity that pops
now
up.
you changed it. We had it different before.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I mean, Poot came through for that one. I think. And no, you can't reuse the same celebrities. From
Yeah.
the
So
week.
either.
So she
if
was
one of
kind
us-
of. Well, you can use it. I can't use Poot again. You
I
can.
don't. I
use
don't think
Poot.
we should, unless.
We're gonna run out of celebrities. This is gonna become very hard towards the
Well,
end.
then
of
we
the
get
season.
resourceful. Right.
Yeah, but I think
Unless
it's all
I-
about using the players.
Unless
the
I'm using
celebrities at
my
the right time.
unless I'm going to use my Poot card at a specific time.
See, that's what I was gonna give you the opportunity to do. Because like,
Okay.
what if you took?
that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, what if you took an easy one? Like I used Poot
Okay.
when I needed it. I wanted to get an early jump on you.
Yeah,
So,
she's like a draw 4.
so I exactly. So I used Poot for my wild card because it's the most points, and I just figured this is when she would strike. So
Okay.
yeah, you don't want to waste
I'll have
her.
to wait till the lizard thing blows off.
You don't want to waste her on your negative, because that's only 1 point. You want to do the wild card. She's gonna come up with something
I'll
wild.
see.
Anyway.
I mean, that's for me to kind of decide.
yeah. I mean, you can decide that.
yeah, I'll decide it. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'll figure it out.
So yeah, Poot brought me 2 points there, and Tom Holland gave me a point. So I'm at 3 points so far, and I don't keep. Let's kind of conquer this hill right now. You can't keep getting points each headline, right? It's like once you
What?
get points off them.
No, I thought it was going to be like 1 point or no points.
No. But what I'm saying is, let's say Poot goes and does something else before Wednesday, and she does something crazy too.
No,
Do
I mean, you said
do
it
I
was,
get
you
2
said
more
it was
points?
for the week if they get in the headlines or not.
Okay. That's what I wanted to make sure, and that's how I wanted it to be, because you don't want to be racking up points. Yeah, that's fair. So I used my Poot card. You still got your Poot card, and
Got my Poot card.
yeah.
Um,
But yeah, so that's our lineup. So I'm at 3 points. You're at 1 point.
1 point right now. Yeah.
1 point, Jake Paul. All right.
Now,
So-
show or movie, right?
Yeah, now we're on show or movie talk.
Okay. Yeah. OBX.
Yeah, so this has been brought to our attention that OBX there was some headlines out there that were saying OBX is not going to be making another season. They didn't show good returns. So I did some research. I found out that that is not fully true yet. They just haven't renewed the show yet, which isn't likely, like that they do it this early. So they would do it mid 2022 is when they would make the final decision of whether they're going to renew the show or hold it back from another season. So right now, I think that was just a false article just because they didn't say they were going to renew one. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
But as far as we know, they're going to renew this season until it comes, mid 2022. That's when they'll kind of make their final decision and let the public know.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was my what I got from that. So I found out a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really look into it.
Yeah, I was determined.
Well, hey.
But it's going to be interesting, kind of on that topic. It's going to be interesting with Sarah Cameron's, what's her real name? What's
Madeline Klein.
Madeline Klein and
what are you
what's his name?
You're insinuating that they're not going to do it again.
No. What's his name?
Oh, Chase Stokes.
Chase Stokes and Madeline Klein. They're broken up.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting how if their characters play off of each other. I know they're super emotional people. So will one of them just decide not to do the season just because the other one, just because they're upset and it doesn't feel right? Because I think what brought that season together, actually those last two seasons, were that they kind of had that, they were into each other, You can kind of feel that
connection, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, so it might throw off
the dynamic
of the characters a little bit. So maybe one of them will decide not to do it, or maybe the season will just suck because of it.
There will probably just be a lot more crying.
Yeah. Then again, it might be one of those things like you get, you're in the presence of your ex a lot. You end up
they're gonna date
rekindling
again.
those feelings.
They're gonna date again.
If they do the season,
the show,
if they do the season again, if they do another season, they're gonna end up dating again. That's the prediction.
Yeah, for one reason or the other.
Yeah. But I did want to use my I meant to segue this, but I wanted to talk more about Tom Holland being in the new Uncharted movie. I know that it's a PlayStation game, right? Strictly PlayStation?
Spider-Man?
No, Uncharted.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, no, yeah.
Hello. Good morning.
I think so. No, actually, they might have made it for.
But no,
Xbox
so
now,
Uncharted's
sure.
Yeah,
Uncharted.
It's been a game for a while.
I've only played Uncharted 2 though.
Oh, okay. Well, Uncharted, I think that's gonna be a cool movie because it's mostly action and he's doing missions and stuff, right?
Yeah, I don't know he's not the main. You said he was with someone else.
He's with Mark Wahlberg.
That'll be kind of interesting.
That'll be cool. I've never seen them really kind of mainly act together.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. I think they get along well.
Although I feel like Mark Wahlberg might not be the best selection for the Uncharted guy
because he's older now.
Yeah, and he's gonna do that Yeah, I mean
he's gonna do his classic Mark Wahlberg Boston accent type.
Yeah,
thing.
Boston accent, breathing a lot type of thing.
Yeah, kind of less.
It's less smooth.
Yeah, less smooth, more overpowering.
Who I would choose to do it? Definitely. What is it? The sexiest man alive right now? Probably. What's his name?
Are you calling him the sexiest man alive, or is that his title?
He is. He is the sexiest man alive.
Tom Cruise?
No.
Tom Cruise would be perfect for that role, but he already has a Mission Impossible thing going.
I was talking about who's the one everyone's this is bothering me. I don't know why I keep blanking on names recently.
Oh no. Chalamet or whatever his name is?
Who?
Who's that kid?
What are you talking about? No, I'm talking about the grown adult who's married to Blake Lively.
You did. Oh, Deadpool.
What?
You're talking about Deadpool.
You're telling me you can't tell me that you're blanking on the name too.
The guy from Deadpool.
Oh my gosh.
What is his name? Every time it's like you steal it from me, and then
No, you steal it from me. Okay, just don't look it up. We'll figure it out.
Oh, I got it. No, let's end this here. Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. I said it first.
He wouldn't be good. No.
I think he would.
I
think he would.
He's more.
Or Leo. Leo would be great.
No, you can't just throw these high level actors in here and expect a good movie. It's not their personality. I think it needs to be something like focused on a mission, like
John Travolta.
Get in, get out type of mentality is how they should do it.
Get in, get out. What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So, God, I wish I could
get in, get out. What does that mean?
Like they're not there just to say something funny or comical. You know, they're mostly business, but they're cool about it. You know, calm, cool, collected.
I don't know how that's get in, get out, but
I don't know. You see Ryan Reynolds just fiddles around when he's doing a mission with Deadpool and stuff, and he's hanging around too long. It's just
I've never seen Deadpool.
What? You've never seen Deadpool?
No, yeah, I haven't seen Deadpool. Why is that?
There's two of them.
Okay, I haven't seen either one. I'm not going to see the second one if I haven't seen the first one.
They're good movies. You need to watch it.
I haven't seen a lot of movies.
I don't know why.
I don't watch movies, man.
That's what you say, and then you go watch a show or movie.
Yeah, if it's really good and I'm like traveling somewhere,
it's
I get
fine.
into a show.
It's fine. Okay. All right. Anyway, so your homework is to watch Deadpool.
No, I don't think it's. It's not my homework.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. If you don't want to watch Deadpool, don't watch Deadpool. Did you have anything else for movies, shows, maybe even music?
Oh, music. I mean, kind of. Yeah. No,
you guys.
Adele has kind of been balling. You know.
Oh yeah, Adele. I listened. It was a commercial on an app. I forget which app it was, but it was just a quick video, and I watched it because I wanted to watch it. It was like her music was playing. It was a nice little thing, and I was like, oh wow, commercials can be kind of nice. Like ads can be kind of nice. It wasn't a commercial. It was an ad. Right.
Yeah, I saw something where it was like, I think it was a meme or something. It was like Adele's music makes you miss that one person you made eye contact with on a subway, like 10 years ago, or whatever. And it's kind of true.
Okay. I don't know if I can relate to that, but
I'm sure you can.
But everyone in the comments, take the time now to start asking, question or start asking questions in the comments that we should answer. And
did anybody tweet at us?
Oh yeah, I think we did get some tweets too. So let's check our Twitter. Let's see. I feel like there was something.
Did you like the tweets?
I didn't even look on our Twitter, honestly. I was busy. But
how do I find this? Do I search ourselves?
Okay, I found some. Oh, no, I didn't. No one commented, I don't think.
Wait, no,
okay.
It just brings me to our page.
Anyway, guys, if you want to comment in the comments, we should have prepared again and asked you guys. But ask your questions now. Would you rather questions, situational questions, things like that. What did we, in the beginning of the podcast, when we said there was something... Yeah. We got to think about this. The social media drama. What was the social media drama that we're thinking about?
Social media drama.
This is going to bother me if I can't remember. Watch, as soon as we end, we're going to be like, oh, that's what it was.
Social media drama.
Because it fit, but it wasn't like directly social media drama.
Let's try to kind of narrow it down. Do you think it was sports?
No, I don't think it was sports.
Do you think it was
I think it was something to do with like an actor or celebrity. And I just can't think of it.
an actor or celebrity?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to let that idea go for now, at least.
I'll have to bring it on the next one, I guess.
Yeah, we'll bring it on the next one. But we're on to audience questions or situational questions here.
We're gonna put a timer, see if anyone can fit it in the next minute?
Yeah, in the next minute or so. But yeah, so there's no such thing as a vegan egg. It's been confirmed in the comments.
Really? So not even fake eggs?
We're gonna take it as
or
fact.
just an egg?
So it had the shell and everything.
Oh. Do you think,
like vegan scrambled eggs. I've seen that.
Do you think they syringed it out and then put something else in it?
There's no way. No.
And then glued it?
No. Because they boiled the egg.
Boiled the egg.
And it was that hard-boiled egg that had the yellow center and everything. But yeah, there's no such thing as a
sorry to
vegan
break
egg.
it to you, sweetheart, but you're not a vegan.
And what happens if vegans eat meat or go non-vegan? There's no consequences. They still title themselves as vegans.
Yeah.
I think if you claim that you're a vegan after that point,
like if you break
you fall off the wagon.
Yeah, if you
or get back on the wagon. Which one is it?
If you're back on the wagon. Yeah. If you're back on the wagon.
If you're back on the wagon. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know these terms, but either way, if you're vegan, if you claim you're vegan, after that point, as soon as you claim that, if you eat meat or anything like that, then you're not vegan.
Like if you pick up the bottle again, you can't just say you've been sober. You know?
Yeah, you're not.
You're not.
Yeah,
sober.
you're not sober. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how it should be. If you're vegan,
there's got to be some time where you have to like cleanse yourself. And,
like you can't eat, what is it, cheese? They don't eat cheese, right?
Yeah, they don't eat cheese.
Yeah, you can't eat cheese early in the day
or dairy.
Say you're
dairy.
vegan.
Yeah,
you just can't do it. That's just, oh yeah, I'm vegan, but I eat cheese, or something like that. That's usually how it goes. I think they pick and choose their rules.
Yeah, but I think some people just
you can't use that
vegetarian tag.
Yeah, vegetarian's usually a safer way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a
question?
Audience question here. Let me proofread this real quick. Okay, we got a few rolling in here.
Okay.
So this is more of like it might be a political topic. We don't like to really get into it too much on this, but we'll address this because this seems like an interesting question. It says opinions on the LGBT wanting breastfeeding females to be called feeding persons.
Okay, wait. I think this is a lot to unpack. Breastfeeding.
Actually, I don't really.
Females.
I don't understand.
So normal mothers breastfeeding their child.
Yes, to be called feeding persons. I assume because,
but it's not them.
I assume because it excludes the possibility of someone who doesn't claim to be a female breastfeeding.
Mother.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot. I think it's just harder to keep track of. I think if you're breastfeeding, but then again,
what's the real name? You don't just call them.
Yeah, that's what I don't get either. Is that
you don't call people a breastfeeding woman. You're just saying you're breastfeeding.
Yeah. See, that's what I thought it. I was kind of confused too, but
I just kind of try to describe if like I see in public, if I see just a lady breastfeeding, I just try to like if I'm going to communicate what I saw to someone, I'm just going to say there was just some like lady like breastfeeding her child.
Yeah.
So I don't.
So I think that's just pick your battles. I think that's kind of my feedback on that. I've never really heard that. But what if the breastfeeding female wants to identify as a breastfeeding female. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
I think
then
that's
you're
what I
taking away. Then you're taking away what they want.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I think
So it's
it
kind
comes
of
down
like you're
to
just you're
like
playing a losing
pronouns.
game.
I think it comes down to like pronouns and things like that.
Yeah, I think you're playing a losing game. I think they can kind of flip that back around and say like, oh, they want to identify as a breastfeeding female. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's gonna catch traction.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to go anywhere. We also have this. Oh, we have a comment. Wow, I'm vegan. Sorry, we've been ragging on vegans and vegetarians.
Yeah, so
I just want to address this. The internet really pushes stuff towards you when it starts to get under your skin. I've realized that.
Yeah.
Nothing against people that are vegan or vegetarian, but there's a few things. There's a few things. If you model your food,
it comes with the territory.
Yeah, if you model your food after meat, that's what kind of confuses me the most. It's more of confusion, and the internet keeps pushing that towards us, kind of like how it's pushing us Taylor Swift content nonstop. It's kind of what's been going on. So that's kind of where most of it stems from. So I just wanted to address that.
Maybe one day we'll have to have a vegan on here just to fully understand.
I think we will have to do that.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to do that because that's a big topic for us recently, and we know enough vegans to be able to ask them directly.
Yeah,
so
because we don't want to have Taylor Swift on, so I'd rather have a vegan.
Okay, so we have an audience question. Would you rather live in a spaceship the rest of your life or in a submarine?
Oh, spaceship.
That's a good question.
Spaceship. I
Spaceship.
couldn't do the under the water. You can't get out. There's no way to get some air.
You can't get out in space anyway.
But it's a spaceship. It doesn't say you have to.
You could get out.
Well, you could get out.
Oh, you
know
can
what I'm
get
saying?
out of the
like you could
submarine
walk
too.
around. You could
Wait, actually, you can't get out of a submarine once
That's
it's
what I'm
submerged.
saying.
Yeah,
You can't. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get out in
If
space.
it's
You can walk
stuffy
around in space.
And submarines are so crammed, you'd get claustrophobic. You can't move around. You can't stretch your legs.
Yeah, that's true. The spaceship might be a little bit smaller than the submarine.
No, spaceship sounds good to me.
I think that sounds good. Is there an oxygen shortage up there at all?
No.
But you're worried
If
about
in a
oxygen
spaceship-
in the sub, you know?
Yeah, I mean it's getting stuffy in there. There's no question.
And
about
you got probably a lot more pressure
And it's
because
kinda
in space there's not pressure.
Yeah. Plus, you don't get a sight of anything. Like you're just in some darkness.
Yeah, space. That was my big thing. Is like you get a good view of Earth or
Stars.
wherever you're orbiting.
Galaxies.
Yeah, so
you can see whatever you want out there. That's what we're all looking for. We're not looking for the deep, dark ocean.
now let me ask you this: would you rather go on a space shuttle to space or submerge in a submarine? What's the point to get there?
I'm a little scared to go up in a spaceship. I don't know how I'm going to take the G-force of that. But I think
that's my main concern is the G-force and the radiation.
But I might be ready for that. It's better than like drowning at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, I'd rather
get lost in space than drown in the bottom of the ocean.
Well, lost in space, the pressure would just collapse you in like a second. But I think that wouldn't be that bad.
That wouldn't be very bad.
Yeah. It wouldn't be that bad, I don't think. But yeah. So I'd say
spaceship for sure.
But that's the whole thing is G-force versus water, like pressure, in the submarine. But
is there water pressure? I don't think you feel it in a submarine though.
God.
Maybe your ears might pop, but other than that. You right over there?
Yeah. No, my eyes are tearing up because I hate that when you just get something in the back of your throat. But
wait a minute, are you crying?
Maybe. But
someone cutting onions?
We got another question here.
I know I didn't leave that onion in here.
What is something that should be illegal but isn't?
Should be illegal. Okay, well, I'm not going to beat a dead horse, so I'll go on to the next one.
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing.
But. We kind of already established it with the country. But but what should be illegal but isn't?
I think walking your dog without a leash, I think that should be illegal.
That's a good point.
Even if it is like well trained, I think the leash is you never know what your animal is going to do.
God, there was a good one.
I think walking your dog without a leash, that's usually the common day-to-day thing, you know. I want to think of something that's kind of out there.
Yeah. What's something you can do but should be illegal?
What is something that should be illegal but isn't?
Is eating like dogs and stuff illegal? Because if not, that should be illegal.
Like domesticated animals as a whole?
I guess.
Yeah, I think that that should be legal. I'm thinking about something weird.
Animal abuse. Animal abuse.
Okay, let's get off the animal topic and let's get into something more that's like not very harmful, but it's still like
psychopathic.
Kind of.
Pouring the milk first before the cereal.
See, I don't see that as much of a problem.
Yeah, I know, because you do that.
I don't do that.
You do that. I've seen you do it.
I've done it before just because it's more convenient, but yeah.
Let's see.
Oh man, I feel like there's something like you walk into a store or a restaurant.
Oh wait,
you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. There's definitely something like that.
You're onto something here because that's what I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, definitely some experiences to where I've kind of felt a little weirded out.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
This is bothering me.
Yeah, this is bothering me. We'll circle back. Let's circle back.
Do we need to take any supplements for our brains or something?
Maybe this would be a good spot to plant an ad for.
Plug in.
What's it called? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no.
God,
honestly, I still don't even remember the name.
Can't remember the ad. What name?
Yeah, it's gotten to that point. Anyway, we have a couple
brain.
more questions.
Let's circle. Saying?
Yeah, Alpha Brain. Let's circle back to that.
Wait, what was it called?
Anyway, let's circle back to that question. We'll keep going to the next one. Would you rather laugh every time you sneeze or cry every time you fart? Laugh every time I sneeze.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I could do that, but I could also do the.
I don't sneeze that much.
I could also do the cry every time I fart because here's the thing: we cry every time we yawn.
Not necessarily.
Majority of us.
Anyway, so yeah, I'd rather do laugh every time I sneeze because it's not bad to laugh.
I basically do that. I basically already do that. You know, you sneeze and you're like, like whoa, and then people bless you and things like that. So. It's a good time.
Okay. What else? Do we have anything else? Any other questions here? Let me look. But so yeah, let's circle back to that. What should be illegal but isn't? I think.
Did you think of anything?
Oh, you know what? I don't know why this brought this up, but I'm also you know how it's like a big thing of like.
Wait, is
throwing, I did want to
throwing your gum outside illegal?
I think is it littering? I think it is littering.
I don't know because that could be one.
Yeah, so I wanted to mention this actually. I can't believe I remembered this, but have you guys ever always seen, or that new thing to where like old men will like take pictures or photos of like girls working out or whatever it is, and then they'll go like yell at them, like confront them.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I've always thought about it. Like, what if someone, like, I'm just like Snapchatting like my face and it looks like it just looks like it was going to be taking pictures of someone. What if they just came up to me and yelled? I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of it's when you're walking up behind a girl, walking upstairs.
Yeah. You have to look down and think about the stairs.
Yeah. You kind of have to make it you try to make it not obvious, but then it becomes obvious. And it's like then again, like what if now she thinks I'm looking.
Yeah, I think my
You know
whole,
what I'm saying?
My
You
whole
know,
life,
you know where I'm going with this?
as far as that has been like a complete misunderstanding. I think
I feel like it makes it worse
like
when I try not to.
yeah, there's so many circumstances. Like I won't like I'll try my best not to like look at a girl's butt, and I'll be looking away and not making eye contact. But then
The second
they
I
might
look back,
think-
or for like a millisecond.
yeah, they might think I was like looking at it because I look away real quick
Yeah.
when I make eye contact with them.
Yeah, because then
Um,
I feel like I should be looking away, but then it's kind of
Yeah,
like a whole
it's a weird thing.
yeah, it's a weird game that like
And then it's like, no, I wasn't. And then you just,
you had to explain yourself before.
what? No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, if it did ever happen that way. Yeah, that's the hard part. So yeah, that's one of my biggest like, because we were in the gym. It was like an older lady, but I'm like,
you were looking at her butt.
no. So I had my phone. I was stretching, and I had my phone in my hand, and then I think she like glanced at me, but I was like, if she like my phone might have looked like I was trying to sneak something, but I was just stretching with my phone in my hand. So I'm like, what if she came up to me and just yelled at me? You know?
Yeah.
Then it just looks bad if I get yelled at. So it's like a lose-lose thing.
Yeah, no.
I was just kind of thinking that. I was like, what if that ever did happen?
Yeah, there's a lot that gets lost in what stuff looks like versus
Yeah.
what it actually is.
Yeah, it could look a lot worse. I don't know. It's kind of like Curb Your Enthusiasm type stuff. Like he just gets caught in.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like I could make I was thinking about making like a whole series of what actually of stuff just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, we have a question here. Is tracking people illegal? Is catfishing illegal?
Catfishing, I think, is legal unless you're stealing someone's identity, like thoroughly.
Yeah, I think as long as
Um,
you're not, full on stealing someone's identity.
And then what was the first one?
Is tracking people illegal?
As long as you're not stalking, I believe it is.
Yeah, I think. Well, no.
Like you can track.
I think it
well,
is.
here's the
I think
thing,
it is legal to stalk
you
someone
can track
until
your-
you get a written form of like a restraining order.
But here's the thing: if someone calls the cops, this is how I think about it. Can you go to jail if someone will call the cops on you about stalking?
No, I think they just tell you to knock it off, and then if you do get a restraining order, then it becomes illegal.
Yeah, maybe.
It has to be stated. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I guess so.
Yeah, so I think that's the law on that.
Do you
But
have
catfishing should be
it
illegal.
should be illegal.
Yeah. I think. Oh, you know what?
But what goes into that? Is it like if you use filters? Is it catfishing?
Well, that brings me to my next point. And I tweeted this with our Twitter.
Our Twitter.
It should be, it's like the equivalent of filters for like girls using filters on dating apps is like PEDs for sports. It shouldn't be allowed just because it's a disadvantage. You're kind of
Plus, you're not in person.
yeah, you're not in person, and it's not really you if you're using, what is it, Facetune or whatever it is. If you tune your body, make you look skinnier and your face and all this, that is a form of catfishing, and it should be illegal. It shouldn't be allowed on dating apps. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. There's no place for that.
Yeah, I think that's
Like Snapchat it all you want, but when it comes to, well, I mean that's still tough. But when it comes to like a
I think
dating app,
it's like if you were to go into, I don't know, it's a I don't know how to put this.
You know what would be
It's kind of
great?
like an unsaid thing of like you have to be as real as possible.
You know what would be actually a great idea for a dating app is if there was this checklist you had to meet to get to a certain like level, like before you can continue the conversation. Have you guys like, and there's this like it like checks off the boxes for you, and there's like to-do list, have you guys said hello? Have you FaceTimed? Have you,
They do have that.
but I don't think they hold it. I mean,
I
they
don't,
have
it's not a
options.
checklist.
They have
but-
options, but I think it should like freeze the conversation, and then they'll go, "Have you FaceTimed yet?" And then I think that'll just really
don't think
force
so.
it. But
I don't think so. I don't think they'll do much because it really doesn't. I don't think it makes a difference. I just don't think it should be necessary anyway. Like, why do you need to?
yeah, I
If you
mean,
prefer to text, why do you
people
need to
should-
FaceTime? Like,
I don't know, just an idea. I mean, if people are still getting catfished out there, I think that's just a good idea, like for an app to do that. Because then, if you're afraid of getting catfished, might as well.
maybe.
And it'll limit the bots, and if there's any bots or anything, because I think there's like AI or something that people try to take money and stuff. I don't know. People try to scam you, maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of scams going on social media.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of normally tell right away, but
Yeah, but
if
it's
they
like the
DM
first
you,
the first time you see it though, you might not know.
yeah.
Because now that I see the same patterns, I can recognize it really easily.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this girl doesn't have this Instagram account and OnlyFans. It's not her real page.
Yeah, there's been a lot of people
And I'll
using people I know's identity to like start a private OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's a lot of girls. Actually, it's only girls, I
Instagram.
think.
And I guess they try to get donations from it.
Yeah.
But I asked one person, I was like, "Is this you?" Because they didn't seem like the type of person to make one of those.
Don't judge a book by its cover, but
Well, no, but I mean with the bio too.
yeah.
That's normally the giveaway. But it was convincing. If I didn't know them, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. I was actually thinking about that too. That's the problem with these scams is they follow people that they know. But I guess you're more more likely to give them money.
You're giving them like I saw a ton of people that I knew follow them just because they thought it was them.
Yeah, people fall into that pretty easily, huh?
Yeah, I mean it was really convincing. I'm not even gonna lie with that.
You got.
No, I didn't get got because I asked.
Yeah, no, I'll ask. I'm not afraid to ask.
Especially, I mean, they want to know.
Yeah, is this
I
real?
would want
I think
someone to tell me if there's someone using my identity for something.
Yeah, I think I have asked someone, is like, hey, do you want me to report them? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah, more often than not, there's some sketchy stuff going on, and they want you to ask and report them.
Yeah. So don't report right away, just in case they are trying to start an OnlyFans. But
then their career would have ended before it started.
yeah. But no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, any more questions from the audience here? Trying to scroll on this and let me see. Oh, what just happened? My window just closed. But anyway, yeah, thanks guys for watching. Cody, do you have any ending thoughts?
Yeah, what was that one supplement?
Oh, okay, here we go. This is actually a good question. I didn't know that another question was going to roll through here. Opinions on giving death row inmates their last preferred meal. I think it's
Opinions
right.
on it? I mean, might as well. It doesn't. It's not like it costs a bunch of money.
Well, it might, but I think it is. I think it is worth it.
I mean, it's their last meal.
Yeah, that. I don't know. It's
And
not
the ones-
humane.
the
that's
ones-
that's the.
Normally, the ones who are screwed up in the head or did something super bad, they don't even like take a last meal most of the time. So it's like,
Yeah, I just I don't know. Sometimes it's not their fault that they're like that, but I mean, it is their fault that they did bad things. But I don't know. It's the whole is it humane? Anyway, so the point of the question, I say, yeah, I think it is a good thing that they do give them the last meal and
Yeah,
they
I
can
think
order
it's-
whatever they want. Because
I think it's fair.
odds are they probably have been eating like terrible food for the last how many years, and then they finally get a good meal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'd be.
I don't know. It's a good way to go out, though. Imagine if
Like,
that.
oh, I get my
food.
last meal.
Yeah, you have so much joy from food. Something so simple.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Anyway.
that's my opinion on it. I think it's good. But yeah, that's a good question. But yeah, I think that's good. We'll end it here. Thanks guys for watching the #1 podcast in the world.
Yep. #1 podcast in the world.
Brought to you by your #1 twins in the world. We're gonna be working on some audio. We want to try to get a good podcast song. Maybe we'll work on our country as well.
Yeah. Well, it's only today. We could only make it today.
Yeah, I mean we have time.
No, I mean not.
Well, we
really.
can start on it today. It's not gonna. You can't start a country
What,
overnight.
a whole year? We're gonna go do it in a year. Next, start your own country day. We have it prepared.
Maybe, you never know.
All right. Well, we'll start our own country, I guess. We'll see.
But yeah, thanks guys for watching and listening. If you're on Spotify, we appreciate you guys. And let's keep growing this podcast. We want a ton of viewers, a ton of listeners, and we want to get to the point to where we're. This is obviously the #1 podcast in the world. So
yeah, and give us your feedback. We'd like to include any different topics and things that you guys would love to listen to.
Yeah.
So let us know. We'll talk about pretty much everything.
Yeah, give us some feedback in the comments. But thanks guys for watching and listening, and we will see you guys next time, which is Wednesday.